Now, if you've ever had a draft of any sort underneath your door here, you actually should know that this is really causing you, especially in winter, to heat your home a lot more. So that's why you need to get some sort of weather stripping like these. Now, these comes in a 2-pack, and they basically stick to the bottom of your door, sealing off that bottom portion to ensure that you get the maximum close possible. So I'm going to show you how to put this on today, and we're also going to check if it actually works. Because right now, I am getting a draft underneath. I can really feel it. So let's try it out and see how it works. Okay, so first thing we want to do is we want to measure this out against our door. So if we're on our bottom of our door here, we want to see how long we need to make it. Now it actually gives you quite a bit extra, and mine has to be cut up to here. So you just want to go, you can leave it a little bit extra and just cut it. They give you enough for a normal size door, plus one that would be a little bit bigger. So now we have this whole main piece right here that goes all the way across with no issue whatsoever and fits pretty much perfect. Now we need to clean the bottom of our door. We want to make sure that adhesive sticks. So I just have a little bit of cleaning solution here, and we're just going to go ahead and just wipe it down. Now you should use an alcohol swab if you have. I had a prior piece of plastic on the bottom there that was blocking out some of the cold air, but it wasn't quite doing the job. Now make sure it's dry, just with a dry cloth. Look at how much dirt I got off of that. Exactly why you got to clean it. Again, or else that adhesive is going to struggle to stick. And then just make sure it's dry. You can just feel it after. Now you're going to notice this portion right here, and this is the adhesive. So this is basically going to stick on the top there, and then you want to make sure everything else is flush. So you can see right there how it's flushed down and sealing that bottom portion of your door, right? And that's what's going to keep that cold air out and make sure. So you can put it a little bit past, and we can just see how that flap is kind of covering that bottom portion to make sure that cold air can't get in. So let's give it a try. We're going to take off our adhesive here, and we're going to do just a little bit at a time, I think is the best way to do it. Now do I have to do it backwards here? Got to try to get this adhesive off. Now you really only get one shot at this, so take your time and make sure it's on. This is going to take a little bit to dry as well. Okay, there we go. So you can see how that's peeling off. Now make sure you get super close here. And oh yeah, that's pretty sticky. So again, make sure it's completely covered, just like that. And that it is flush with the bottom, just like that. And I think we're in business. So I'm gonna start peeling more of it. And I'm just kind of pushing down as I go to make sure it completely covers that bottom portion of the door. So right like that. And it's even kind of overlapping a little bit. I'll go back over after, and you can see how that's just covering that bottom portion of the door. Now I'm going to remove the rest of the adhesive, and it's getting easier as I go along to keep it in the right place. And there we go, all the way to the end. And now I want to pat it, pat it, pat it, just like this. Okay, and I know that's going to take a little bit to dry, but I am not feeling any cold air come anywhere through that. Not at all. Wow, that worked awesome. So no more cold air coming through that. Let's check how the door opens and closes, because I do still have a mat down. So it is rubbing a little bit against that mat, but I think as long as we let that adhesive stick, this one definitely works.